You know, when you look at any project, from a massive skyscraper to just a simple shelf in your garage, they all rely on these essential and often kind of overlooked little pieces of hardware. So today, we're going to take a closer look at a company that makes those very things, a South African manufacturer called Anvil Engineering. They're literally creating the hardware that holds our world together. And this right here is their mark, the Anvil logo. It's such a simple, powerful symbol for a company that's been operating since 2008 out of its home base in Bronkersproet, Gauteng. And really, their mission is super straightforward: to make hardware that is, well, built to last. I love this quote because it really gets to the heart of their whole philosophy. For Anvil, it's not just about stamping out metal parts. No, it's about providing that fundamental reliability, the kind of trust that lets creators and builders and businesses bring their ideas to life with total confidence. But what does it actually take to forge a legacy in steel? I mean, that sounds impressive, but what's behind it? To understand that, we've got to go inside Anvil and look at the mix of pure expertise and some seriously heavy machinery that makes it all happen. Okay, welcome to the heart of their whole operation, the Anvil Press Shop. This place is a 550 square meter space just packed with presses that can exert anywhere from 3 to, get this, 100 tons of force. That is some serious muscle. And that kind of power lets them work with really thick steel and pump out complex, high-strength parts at a huge scale. This is where raw steel gets its new purpose. But, you know, all that powerful machinery is nothing without the brain power to run it. And the company's led by directors Johan and Rian van Niekerk, who together bring over 60 years of combined engineering and fabrication experience to the table. That is a deep, deep well of knowledge being poured into every single thing they make. And this list of capabilities really shows you just how much they do. I mean, everything from the metal pressing we just saw to all kinds of welding and even plastic injection molding. It's all handled under one roof. That in-house toolroom, though, that's the real game changer. It means they can make and fix their own dies, which leads to faster turnaround times and the ability to create custom solutions, all while keeping quality controls super tight. All right, so now that we've seen all that industrial power, let's check out what it actually produces. We're going to start with their most fundamental products, the humble but absolutely essential metal bracket. Yep, these are the absolute workhorses of their catalog, galvanized angle brackets. You can see they come in single and double row versions, and they're designed for one simple thing: creating strong, reliable joints. And they make them for a huge range of sizes and structural needs. So here's a crucial choice you have to make. It's all about picking the right finish for the job. If your project's going to be outside, facing the rain and sun, or it just needs to be as tough as possible, galvanized steel is definitely your go-to. But if you're working inside and you want a really clean, polished look, then the painted steel option gives you that awesome aesthetic finish. And check these out, great examples of that painted option. Whether you need a flat bracket to join two surfaces or an angle bracket for a nice corner, that sleek black finish is just perfect for when the hardware is going to be visible. Think furniture or shelving or any project where you want the parts to look just as good as they perform. So just to quickly recap the main bracket types, you've got your flat brackets for joining surfaces flush, your angle brackets for making strong 90-degree corners, and then equal angle brackets for that really balanced reinforcement. It's a simple, super effective system with a finish for pretty much any job you can think of. But of course, Anvil's know-how doesn't just stop at basic brackets. Oh no, they've applied that same manufacturing skill to a whole range of specialized hardware for all sorts of different projects. And here's a perfect example: heavy-duty shelf brackets. I mean, this is a product that pretty much everyone can use, right? Whether you're organizing your garage, setting up a stockroom at work, or just putting up some bookshelves at home, they are designed for one thing: reliable, no-nonsense support. And the versatility here is really the key. You can grab them in black or white, and they come in 2 different steel thicknesses. And with sizes going all the way up to 400 by 350 millimeters, you can absolutely trust these things to handle some seriously heavy loads. Okay, let's shift to a more specialized use. Here we've got pipe hangers. These are just essential for plumbers, builders, and really anyone who needs to neatly and securely run 32-millimeter pipes. Anvil offers both single and double hanger options, so you can pick whatever fits the job. Need something incredibly strong, and I mean permanent? Then these are what you're looking for: weld-on hinges. They're made from this thick 5-millimeter steel, and are designed to be welded right onto heavy gates or security doors or industrial gear. You're basically creating a joint that will never, ever fail.
All right, so let's scale up. Anvil also looks after the needs of businesses, workshops, and warehouses with a whole range of industrial-grade stuff that's built for those heavy-duty professional environments. Any workshop manager will tell you that good organization is everything. These stackable steel storage bins are just a fantastic solution for keeping all your parts, tools, and components tidy, but also easy to get to. And you get to choose between that super durable galvanized finish or a classic painted green.
Moving heavy stuff safely is a daily challenge in a lot of industries. So Anvil's range of trolleys, from standard case trolleys to these specialized ones designed to hold gas bottles securely, they're all engineered to make that job easier and a heck of a lot safer. And this is their most robust materials handling solution. It's a heavy-duty drum truck, specifically engineered to handle those massive 210-liter drums, a task that would be almost impossible without the right tool. It's a really great showcase of their heavy fabrication skills. So as we've seen, from the tiniest bracket that's pressed from sheet metal to the biggest welded industrial trolley, there's this really clear message that comes through. Anvil Engineering is all about providing hardware that acts as a reliable partner in, well, any act of creation. And there's that powerful logo again, a true symbol of strength and quality. If you want to dig in and explore their entire product line, and believe me, there's a lot more to see, just go ahead and scan this QR code to check out their full catalog. At the end of the day, Anvil Engineering doesn't just sell hardware. They're providing the essential bits and pieces that make bigger things possible. They supply the strong foundations, the critical connections. So really, the only question left is, what will you build?